How you doing? You all good?
Yeah, tired but good.
Been working hard.
Huh?
Working hard.
Yeah, and the nights are not good at the moment, to be honest. The little one is not sleeping very long,
Oh, okay.
and that's hard at the moment. Less
Y-
sleep.
Yeah. How
But
old?
one, he turns 2 in April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the big one sleeps very well, but the little one is hard. He wakes up at 4 a.m. and I go to bed at 12 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
So 4 hours. Um,
Yeah.
but it gets better.
It gets better. I was often like me and Hannah will sit down and we'll talk about we do want kids, but we talk about
Yeah,
oh, when's the right time to have a kid and stuff like that. I'm like, do you think there is a right time? It's probably
no, there's no right now.
What's
I
Tom
was,
doing there?
Tom's on the podcast.
I'm the superstar today. No,
Tom's on
but
the.
I was thinking the same for by our first time. I was studying, had no money, and my old chef told me, um, there's no right time. Your kids only need your love and your time. They
Yeah.
don't care about money
Yeah.
and anything else. Don't. So there's no right time, isn't?
Yeah. I'm not
They
gonna
don't
lie.
care about money.
Not
Dad,
yet.
give me this. Dad, give me that. I want this, Dad.
Again,
Not yet.
not yet. What's up, Emil?
What's up, man?
I
I'm
am
good.
nervous. I am nervous about the thought of having a kid. Like really nervous.
It's the best thing in the world. It's
This is
they
what
give
everyone says, but then everyone says that they don't sleep and they're fucking knackered.
yeah, but they give so much love, and if they smile and laugh, it's the best thing in the world. You forgot everything.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's the best thing it could happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about it.
So this is my theory on kids. I feel like the thing you sacrifice the most for is the thing you will always love the most as well. And obviously, to have a kid, you need to sacrifice everything because pretty much your own life gets second place and your child's life gets first place.
Yeah,
So even if it's fucking shit to have a kid, you still wouldn't be able to wrap your mind around that because you're like, I sacrificed so much for this. So it's pretty much just your investment bias is so big that you will always end up with loving your kid the most, and
yeah,
it's the best thing ever.
yeah. That's it.
And honestly, whether it's like an illusion because of the sacrifice or it's actually the best thing ever, it doesn't even matter because if you feel that way, then
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
enough, right?
they give me power. It's my motivation. If I
Yeah.
Since I'm a dad, I have a motivation to stand up, to be honest. So I know I have to take care of my kids, bring money at home.
Yeah.
So I have a reason to, if I'm ill, if I'm tired, I have to do my job.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Actually interested in asking that. If anyone's watching, don't know. Tom basically just quit his fucking job and became a full-time posing coach. And
yeah,
you're absolutely killing it.
While having children.
Yeah, yeah. You're absolutely killing it, which is fucking epic. But that was going to be a question I asked you. Do you think the fact that you have children is a gives you a whole nother reason to have to make things work? Because most people, if they have kids already, like you, would not have the balls to quit their job and go after something that they want to do because it's you've done it because like it's your passion. It's not like yes, you can earn a living from posing coaching, but it's not
yeah,
exactly a money grab.
yeah,
You have to work harder.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it was always my dream to be self-employed.
Mm.
And to be honest, I'm scared. I'm scared at the moment too. I have sometimes fears at the nights for a reason I don't know. And but it's I'm happy with it. And
That's when I usually
I
get a DM.
what did you say?
I say it's usually when I get a DM and you start
Yeah,
having your
yeah,
nightmare.
yeah, yeah. But I know it's in my hands now. So if I'm working hard, I know it will work. And if I'm chilling, it doesn't work. And the best thing is I'm at home for the most of the time. I work when the kids are in the kindergarten, and now I'm working too. But I can take my time when they're at home to play with them. So yeah, it's hard, but I feel good with it, and I know I will make them a good life and be there for them. That's very important for me to take the time back because they are growing so fast. My big one turns 5 next year, and it's like yesterday he was born. So the time's running. And for me, I want to be the dad who is there for their kids, and they remember their kids, and not the dad who's always working and is not at home.
Yeah.
That's great, man. I think that's a really great message. But so, Tom, how did that step go from working and like making this decision, like I'm gonna do this full time, fuck it, like you know, it's either I die or this works, you know.
Yeah.
But
So I'm only working I'm working full time at 2023, and then I quit my job for some times, and then I only work 20 hours and work, I would say, half self-employed with coaching. So I had one income. My main income was from my coaching, and then yeah, to be honest, when I turned to university, I think it was. I don't even think that I can. That my main income was posing, and I was not happy at my job, um, and yeah, then I had no choice because they want to quit me from the job.
They wanted to fire you
Yeah.
because you wasn't interested.
To be the last month, I don't work. I only was chilling there. I was doing my posing course on work. I don't do nothing for this for my old job. And I was happy that they say to me, we need to quit or to fire you. And then I need to make this step. I want to take my time, and my plan was to make self-employment in January, so next month. And so I need to do it. And the best thing in Germany is that I get for 6 months financial support. So from so
okay, so
I
you get
sent them
like
my
the safety net pretty much.
yeah. I sent them my business plan, my anything I do. They check this. They say that can work. So I have the next 6 months. I have every month a safe income. It's not enough, but it's
helps.
no, yeah. It will.
That's
I get it, man.
I didn't realize that you actually just got, or like you tried to get yourself fired by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Tom, honestly, like being successful as a posting coach right now is like the biggest fuck you to your previous employer.
Yeah, it is. Trust me.
I love that, man. I love that.
Yeah.
I had the same thing. Mine came from COVID though, because obviously I was working in the health sector.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to get the injection, and I basically said bollocks, and that was my fault. That was my step into full-time posing coaching, because just because I wouldn't get the COVID jab. Because
really, that was the
that
pretty
was
much
it.
because you couldn't stay working if you didn't get a jab. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
that was it. That was it. And apparently I can sue them now, but I've never really looked into it. But yeah, apparently I can. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really care for it because yeah, it was just. I mean, it weren't really as much of a fuck you because most of the people that was in my place of work didn't want to get it done anyway, and they all kind of felt the same way. So they was all very much on my side. It came from like an above thing, and and it was kind of like middle of COVID, and crazy as well. That was also when I started prep for the first time. So I quit, so I literally quit my job, went full-time posing, and then jumped into a bodybuilding show. I blame John for a lot of it.
Honestly, though, it's a great story. It's a great story.
John's always this voice in my ear going, "Yeah, fuck it, man, just do it."
Saying fuck it since
Fucking do
21. Did you, Emil?
Yeah,
You work for yourself. If anyone don't know who's watching, Emil has his
yeah,
own solo website design agency, and you
yeah,
obviously do stuff with Arsenal Plug University. But how did you ever work for someone and then quit,
yeah,
or did you always work for
yeah,
yourself?
man. Yeah, of course.
I actually don't even.
So so it's pretty much a well, it's like this. I used to work in a big commercial firm that did gift cards. And before that, I had like a lot of sales jobs. So I did like the door-to-door thing and like the on the street thing and all that shit. And I figured that if you were good at sales, you would be able to pretty much make money all your life. So when I was 15, yeah, when I was 15, I started doing that, like the on the street sales kind of
There's
thing, like the guerrilla marketing sales thing.
that get
Um,
rejection right out of you when you get loads of no's. You're just not afraid anymore.
yeah, exactly. It was really good, man. It was really good. And at some point, I also felt kind of special because I wasn't allowed to work there unless I was 16, but I was 15. But the guy was like, "All right, if you beat this score, this week, sure, you can work for us." And then I did it, and it felt really good. So it was nice. And then I pretty much got into more commercial jobs, more sales jobs, like higher up, higher up, higher up. And I ended up being a sales manager for this gift card company. And I had like a team of, I guess it was like 40 people, something like that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wasn't happy there anymore because the general manager and the CEO wanted to go into different directions than I felt comfortable with with my team, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like I was fucking people over because of them changing their mind all the time.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm the messenger. I mean, I can fight for my team, but I cannot make the decision.
Yeah.
So I ended up not feeling good about leading my team into territory that I didn't like, and I didn't feel comfortable in. So I quit, and I actually then got another job, but they pretty much went bankrupt the month I started. So then I had no job, and then I was like, all right, maybe this is the perfect time to actually try something for myself. So that's how I started. But I think the most difficult part, and maybe you experienced this as well, but is actually believing that you can start something for yourself and make it work. So I had a lot of doubt in, like, honestly, my expertise is pretty much making a product go from zero to getting traction in a B2B market.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my track record is fully based on that, and I have like a lot of proof in that I am able to do that. And when I was looking for jobs, I kind of realized that all these jobs wanted me to do that for their product.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but why can't I do that for my own product then? But rationally, that makes a lot of sense because you just have the track record. So you can do it. But emotionally, I still felt so much doubt. I don't know, Tom, how did you feel about that? Like, did you have a lot of doubts about it?
Yeah, 100%.
It's weird, right? Because honestly, you know that it's possible. Like, it's not that
Yeah,
there's not a blueprint, and it's not that you don't believe in your own like skill or something, but it's more
yeah.
that emotionally you're like, but then I'm doing it for me. you know.
I think John's the only one I know that has never had that doubt.
You didn't have any doubts, John, when you
He's
started.
Well, when I quit, I was very young, so I was just like,
fuck it.
fuck it.
John was like, I'm gonna make this work.
We,
Ever since I've known John, he's been like that.
you got to remember, I was still living at home, like when I quit.
Yeah,
So it's different. I was 21, but it sounds like I was an electrician for like 5 years. So like
yeah,
17 through to 21, 22? No,
22.
21. 22?
22. Yeah, it was 22. Yeah.
Around that. I was an electrician for 5 years though. I was doing good. I was like earning like decent money, but fucking hated it. Like absolutely hated it with a passion.
You weren't
To
electrified by it.
fuck, fuck me. I'm gonna edit that out. Electrify. But what's the camera doing?
What happened to Emil's camera? He just went.
Zoomed
So,
in.
so I have this new laptop, and it pretty much has this function where it zooms in and like does
Everyone's has
some
got that, bro.
cinematic shit with the
It's
camera.
called it's
Yeah, bro.
called stage. You got to
You
turn
just
it
got
on.
to turn off center stage. Look, I could put
I don't
mine.
know how can I do that.
I could put mine on.
I have a posing client with this, and always when I'm posing with him, the camera goes
Yeah.
like this. And
Oh,
this.
bro, it's so
Literally
annoying.
can't
Every
do a
single
session with them.
Yeah.
I had to tell someone we can't pose today because you don't know how to turn it off. He would stand back and it goes straight into his face. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't pose you.
it's a new thing that's really, really difficult to turn off on all iPhone 17.
It's like
They're
a
all-
maze to get to
Yeah.
it.
Everyone on the you should, if anyone's got an iPhone 17 and has learned learned how to turn off center stage, do a tutorial for Instagram. It will pop off because every motherfucker is struggling with that shit right now. I've had so many posing clients do it. I had a posing
They
client
don't know how to
yesterday. I had a
No
posing
one.
client yesterday, and I literally went, "You got your new iPhone 17?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Fucking false."
I've got I had a master's client, so he was like nearly 60, like 58 or
Yeah,
something.
never getting it.
I've got a 20-minute recording of him and his face like this, trying to sort it out. And then I was just like, bro, just leave, ask your daughter how to turn it off. I was like,
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah.
Because I can't pose your face.
No. It's a big ball ache, that iPhone 17, because it comes standard. It's on. It comes standard as on. And the guy that I was working with, it was like it literally just had his torso up to his fucking up to his thighs. You know what I mean? It was ridiculous.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to fix this, but I can't. So I cannot find it right now. But
Go
anyway.
on the top right hand corner. It should look like a Rubik's cube. Click on the Rubik's cube. Go center stage and click it off.
Oh wait, it's in Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought it was like in my camera.
I think it is on the camera, but you can do it. You can do it on Zoom as well. If you go in the top right hand corner, it's like a Rubik's cube.
And I should do.
And then turn off center stage.
I don't actually think it's in here, but all right, I'll find it. I'll just look for it in right
To be
here
fair,
in Zoom.
yours isn't that bad because you're already like up close.
Yours is fine.
Yeah, if you went back, it would be.
Oh wait, I found it. I actually found it.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh fuck. No. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I just pressed an extra button, but there we go. All right, it's working, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Emil, if you could do a tutorial on everyone on that'd be fantastic.
So it's actually in the video section. It's not in the Rubik's Cube thing. But all right.
Shall I get back?
Anyways.
I'll get back to my story.
Yeah, electrified, but you weren't from being an electrician.
Yeah, I felt sick to my stomach every day. I actually thought I was going to throw up. Like literally, I was on the train and I was like, I'm on the fucking train being like herded to work with all these fucking sheep. This is how I thought at the time. I was young and overly aggressive. I was like being herded to work with all these motherfucking sheep. I was like, I'm not no fucking sheep. And I literally got off this, honestly, just got off the train, called my boss. I was like, yo, I'm not coming into work today. And he was like, what do you mean? You're ill? And I was like, no, just not coming back. He was like, you've gone to like another company, another firm. I was like, no, I'm not an electrician anymore. That was literally like word for word. That's how the conversation. I was like, I'm not an electrician anymore. I hung up the phone. I didn't get my tools. I had all my tools in London, like £2,000 worth of tools. I just left them. And
I can only imagine how confused this fucking boss of yours was. He's like, what just happened? What is this?
I would have loved to have been on the other end and see
his face.
Whatever. He was probably
But I think
he'll be back tomorrow.
I think not many are thinking of this, but I know so many people, they get ill because of their job, because they are unhappy
Yeah,
at this. So my father gets ill, he cannot work anymore.
yeah,
And I know so many people, yeah, they get a good of money. For example, Volkswagen. I know so many people who works there, get a good money, but so unhappy, and
yeah.
they get ill from their job. And I think that's not the right one.
100%.
How nice is it to hear a German say Volkswagen?
Volkswagen.
I try to say that in a little bit with English slang. So
No, that was
Volkswagen,
German as fuck. That's like
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. No, I know what you mean though. That sick pit of your stomach feeling is and then actually yeah, just getting ill and shit from stressing about having to go to work, something that you don't love every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got it out of my like I just fucking pulled the plug on it young. Because I was young and I was like, oh, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Took a job behind a gym desk for like £400-500 a month.
Met me.
Met Sammy. Then everything went absolutely fine. Became a PT, did well with that, and then that's really it. And then just progressed pretty much.
And I think if you have your passion and work hard for it, it will work. It will work. Yeah.
The reason why I think I don't stress about I stress about moving the business forward. Anybody who knows me would know like I do stress. I'm like on it all the time. But I don't stress about things like not working out because I have a pure might be bad. And again, I don't have children, so I can have this mentality at the minute. I will sleep on the side of the road rather than like I will not work for no one. I will either do what I want and chase my own goal, or I'll sleep on the side of the road. That's it.
I
And
remember having this conversation with you, John, when I was in the UK.
I still have that mindset. I cannot
I
work.
love that.
I just can't do it. I have to spend every day going after what I want. If it works or it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. That's the only way I could die happy. And nothing else is worth it for me.
and I am in the happy position that my family holds my back. So if I cannot pay my
That's all.
bills, I can ask my mom. I don't want it, but I'm I'm in this
You have to,
position. Yeah, I'm in this position, and I want that same thing for my kids. So if
yeah.
they have any struggles, I'm 31 years old, but yeah, if I need my mom, I go to my mom.
It's not a
So
big
no,
deal. Not a big deal.
Well, they come from the generation, bro. They've got fucking loads of money.
They got cash.
Everything was well cheap and affordable.
yeah, it's for my
Very.
grandparents. So my grandparents built a good, I would say, good business for my family at the time, and yeah, we get the profit from it. I don't want it. I want to do my own thing, but I know if I cannot pay my bills, I don't need to sleep on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is, guys, anyway, like this is just the message for anyone that's wanting to start a business or has like a dream and feels scared to take the leap. Um, if you've built a proper skill set, right, in another field, so for example, John was an electrician, you know, if you have a proper skill set in that field, you can always go back. Obviously, you don't want to, but the risk is actually very low because you can just try and make sure you have like a little savings that you can, if the first few months it's not working, you have like some cash to, stay alive pretty much. And honestly, if your savings are, if you let's say you have saved enough money to do this for 6 months, try it for 6 months. If at the end of 6 months it's not working, you just go back to the job you did and you'll be fine. But
100%.
then you
Yeah.
try, right?
I actually
And
said this to a family member that not an immediate family member is one of my cousins actually. He's like training and stuff in the gym. He's getting bigger. And
yeah,
he's 21 now and he's in a job that is exactly this conversation. In a job, hates, wants to get into the fitness industry. And I literally just said that to him. I was like, you got any cash in the bank? He was like, yeah, I've got like so. So I was like, so you got yourself like covered for like 4 or 5 months. I was like, just go for it, bro. I was like, you
yeah,
still live with your mum. Literally just go for it. you'll be amazed what you can do when you have, sleep 6 hours, you have 18 hours to work. When you have 18 hours in the day to work for yourself, you'd be surprised what you can do with that time when you're not wasting time working for someone else.
Definitely.
And as long as you have enough motivation to actually get up in the morning and not like, oh, work for myself. I'm a
And it's
late.
also, I do think though that having very clear goals is also like very clear.
Sure.
I mean, they don't necessarily need to be realistic, like for the future, but for the near future, they should be realistic and they should have a plan behind it that would make logical sense and rational sense.
I think what you said the other day about having tangible goals that is based on a like actionable outcome that actually then helps you achieve the goal. So it's like, it's not necessarily like what the goal is. It's like, what are the actions that you have to take every day to achieve that goal? That I've made them my goals this year.
Yes, yeah,
Exactly. Like speaking with you, which I thought was I've actually never done that. But this
yeah,
year,
but
what are the actionable things I need to do every day?
yeah, that's awesome. I also think like it's also very motivating because if you pretty much, let's say you have like a 14-day streak of hitting every goal every day, you just know like if I keep doing this, it's inevitable that I'm going to reach the thing I want to reach at the end of the month. And if I then keep doing that the next month, it's inevitable that I'm going to reach that next goal. And it's pretty much then just becomes a sum of actions that lead to a very rational, logical outcome. And then you feel, or at least for me, I feel in control, and that feels good. Like I feel in control of my future destiny, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Speaking of actions and doing stuff, I'm going to show. I want to look at Tom's reels because they've been hilarious.
Yeah, man, Tom, you're doing sick, man, on Insta.
But to be honest, this is not my first choice of social media content.
It's good for
So
reach.
yeah, it's good for reach, but people want to see it and it's funny. But it's for reach, building a professional profile, get some followers. Yeah, but I want to.
I did a funny reel the other day, just jumping on the trend like everyone else. It's still reach,
But I want to educate people. But if the reel is longer than 30 seconds, nobody will watch it. Yeah, and it's 7 seconds long. They were, hey, it's fun. You click it. It's social media.
I think it's great to do these things for reach and build an audience, and then in the middle, start actually giving your presentation. I think
that's the plan. I want to do some YouTube, but I need a follower.
Yeah.
That was the big one, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is the big one, the biggest one.
I love it.
I like this one.
I like the new one's actually my favorite one.
This one was my favorite because I like Pokemon. Way Out wants to evolve his back double biceps, and there's that. Congratulations! I just like that because of Pokemon. Is it this one?
Near the left. This is I uploaded it.
Tom, how do you come up with these fucking ideas, man? Because they're great. Like creatively, they're fucking great.
This is my favorite.
I don't know.
Fucking brilliant. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite
with this tool. We was at the home from my friend, and we are looking for tools we can use. And then there was this, I don't know how
Plunger.
Yeah. And then I think, hey, that would be a great idea to put it in the ass, and it makes sense. Yeah, to put
you vacuum.
Yeah. But I don't know. Actually, I'm not very creative, but at this area, it works.
This is funny though. I just think it's so, in all respect, it's like, so, what's the word?
It's like fucking goofy, but I mean,
it's like so cringy. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But like it's intentionally cringy. That's why it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so bad, it's good. That's the thing. I think.
Yeah. But for me, it's very important also in this comedy to give some educate content that they can learn a bit about posing. Yeah, that's very important to me because I don't want to be this funny guy who only makes funny videos.
Yeah, but I think,
think
Tom,
in the
the
beginning,
cool thing is that you are knowledgeable, man. So I
Yeah,
think that people will get introduced to you with these videos, and then they'll realize, like, oh, there's a lot of value here, you know?
yeah,
I
yeah.
I did the same thing. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to try because it will take fucking ages. But I did the same thing that did reels was like I was like, oh, something about a teacup, and I'd hit the teacup and go like, and then like hit it properly, and the fucking reels did amazing.
Yeah.
I just got fucking bored of
Yeah.
them. But
And I was very happy because I stole the main idea from a guy, I think from America, but it was only the kick in the knee, and he was on my side and likes my reels. So that was very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm not
You
sure.
know,
I'm not
Tom,
sure.
it's not stealing if you do it better.
My
It's never
my
stealing if
my
you do it
my
better.
my cutter says we look and we make it better. So this was the main idea. Yeah.
That's the way to go, man.
in oh fuck by the way, lads, I've quit vaping as of today. My head's fucking all over the place. I can't
What
think.
makes you quit?
Huh?
Quit.
ChatGPT said it's not good for pumps. Threw that shit in the bin right away.
Well, my pumps are great.
But Tom, could
good,
they
but
be
they could
better
be
if you
better.
stopped vaping?
Yeah,
I want to quit, but I can't. That's the problem.
I
It's
want to
hard.
lose weight, but I can't. I want to get better at posing, but I can't. It's a fucking limiting belief, Tom. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember what I was going to say. So in February, we could do a shout out for this as well. In February, there's a BTS Beyond the Stage TV is doing a seminar which is sponsored by well tons of people. We're actually part of it. We're doing a stand there. Sammy's doing a big talk on stage about posing with the other Olympians and stuff. And there's loads of top Olympians from the UK going. And it's what did you say, Sammy? It's like not sponsored by the Manions, but it is. It's sponsored by the IFB.
It's not. No, it's approved. It's Manion NPC certified and approved.
Manion approved, yeah. So I'm
Dope,
not actually
man.
trying to get anyone who's going to watch because actually all the tickets are sold out. But it's going to be super fucking cool. But what I was going to say, Tom's coming. We can we're gonna do a funny reel. I've got some funny ideas for some
Yeah.
posing reels, but I need another like a posing and another
Yeah. We do it.
It'll be
We
fun.
do it.
But actually, I've actually got some reels that need like 4 or 5 people to do, and I think it would be so funny to, and we can
Yeah.
collab across everyone. I've got
Yeah,
some.
I'm super excited. I told this to Sammy. It's like Christmas and birthday together. This is a highlight for me the next year to come to this event.
I actually need to ask Emil. I can ask you while you're here. Can you come? It's
What date is
February
it?
That is in 7th February, Saturday, 7th
February.
February.
It will
Yeah.
be February the 6th though. I haven't really even started reaching
It's
out.
the 6th. I'm coming on the 6th. So Saturday the 7th is the seminar.
Would you be able to come, Emil?
I think I should be able to do that. Yeah, I should be able to
Yeah.
do that. You want me to jot it down?
Friday. Yeah, I want you to come Friday to the Sunday.
All right, man. Let's do it. Sure.
It'll be
Let's do it.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
like it. I will take like my laptop and stuff and probably do some work in between, but it's all good.
Yeah,
You know how it goes. It's all good.
yeah, I'll be bringing a laptop as well. That's all good.
We'll have a laptop at the actual booth, mate. No, we're gonna
Me
have
trying to get like web clients, like, so you're like a posting coach. Do you have a website? No, you don't. All right, let me build you one. No, it's okay. It's all cool. Let's do it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, no,
But so there's no tickets anymore.
no, but if you're
we'll
like
have
with
like 4 to 5.
I'll be with you guys then.
We'll have
Just,
4 to 5 on a booth, I think it is.
yeah, I'll also just, you know, with lots of love, stand at the booth and talk passionately about posing and the
yeah,
university.
that's all we can do. I'm gonna shove a plunger up Tom's ass.
Yeah.
I want to stick a Henry Hoover up your ass, Tom, whilst you pull a vacuum.
I'm open for everything.
you know what a Henry Hoover is?
Yeah, Tom, it's
No.
No,
like a vacuum machine with the smiley on, you know?
Okay, yeah, I know.
it's the
Yeah,
famous vacuum cleaner.
yeah, yeah. We can create some good stuff there. I like this idea.
But we'll get Mancuso is gonna do a few reels for us as well. He'll be there. That'll be cool. Is there
Awesome.
any news in the bodybuilding world right now? I saw the lineup for the Arnold Classic. Um for the, well, both of them for the Arnold
I
Classic.
think wait. Let's first go into the juicy, controversial shit with all the SEO, Sintel, PMMA.
Nick Strength and Power outright said that he thinks like Andrew Jacked has got it in his shoulders and arms. I was like,
I've seen his arms in real life. I mean, they looked fucking weird as fuck, but I thought it was just because he's like a genetic anomaly.
yeah, I think he's just genetic.
I, I think when you see Natalia Corello on
Yeah,
that here's the one thing that really fucks me off with the whole Natalia thing. She's posing her front double bicep completely different to how she hit it last year, and it's giving her a better quad sweep. And no one, other than me in the comment section, is highlighting this, and
yeah.
it makes a massive fucking difference. And then yeah, she's obviously built her quad sweeps up as well, and she's just fucking good. Like I couldn't see
Sammy, can you
any.
explain? So for the people listening, can you explain what she does differently so she has more? What's
So
What,
she used to stand with a wider stance and spike the knee, like purposely spike the knee.
what's her
Now,
name?
Natalia Coelho,
Yeah. Oh, fuck knows how to spell that.
you have a look at the coach check-in video that her coach posted, where she's absolutely pasty, dry as a bone. I think a day or two out, you cannot see a single fucking thing wrong with
To spell it,
Natalia
I don't know how to spell it.
Coelho. Coelho.
COEL
No, 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 no. That's Covaleva. Um,
C?
Coh.
No, it's COE.
Is it C? Yes, Coelho
No idea.
Lho in it.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Maybe she removed her Instagram because she's getting like all this.
No, she wouldn't. Let me forward it to John.
Let me see. I remember I saw a post of
By the way, Maris is looking sick.
yeah,
Just wanted
Melly.
to say that.
It's because she's. Hang on. Let me just send it to John. I'm sending it her profile to John.
I'm gonna fucking
There, I've sent it to you. I'll actually. I'm going to send you the video footage that everyone's going on about.
Sarah is so good as well, though, man. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, but
Ridiculous.
when you saw in that lineup,
Yeah, I know, man. I agree. It's also
you know,
just Natalia. Her flow is, I don't know, I just overpowered. But
are you sending me the footage? I'm trying to find like a video, a picture that maybe should be tagged in, but probably not.
I've sent it to you on your DMs.
What Instagram?
This is Sarah. She's the one that's complaining.
this is a fucking crazy physique, man. Look at this.
So what are they complaining about? Because I don't know.
Saying that she's got site injection there, quad sweeps. Bullshit.
It didn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all.
Nah,
It doesn't look like SEO. This looks like dry hard muscle.
that's exactly what I said. And she's always been known for standing like this, and she used to hit her front double quite similar. And she's took a tighter stance with the way she hits her front double, and it does accentuate more of a quad sweep.
I know it's a bit of an odd shape maybe, but most girls, because they've just their hips are very, very different genetically to a man's, they do have,
Yeah, that look.
you know what I mean? You do
It's
tend
true.
to have very, very different shapes, normally better shapes, to be honest, on their quads, glutes, and arms.
She's unreal though, right? So
Yeah.
round and bubbly.
Yeah, it's fucking bubbly, man. It's crazy.
I'm such a fan of Natalia Coelho. She's so good. But like, look at her here, this bit here, and then you just look at Sarah, like stand next to her, and it's just your eyes are on Natalia the entire time.
I do have to say though that dark-skinned girl is also really good, but I don't know what her name is.
Sarah just didn't look as impressive. If you look at the side leg of Natalia there compared to Sarah, like what are you complaining about? Site injection or not? Actually, I don't think she has got site injection at all. But site injection or not, she is just better than you. Deal with it.
But guys, so obviously this is focused on Natalia and Sarah, but obviously it sparked like a debate in the bodybuilding community on whether it's okay, like is it okay to use some SEO to make your physique look better on an Olympia stage? Is should that be allowed or should it be not allowed? So if it's not visible, right? If it's not, so let's say she did do it, but she did it very, very good. She did it in a very good way.
Yeah, let's say she did it and it looks like that. I say, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, okay. So
if it looks like that and it doesn't look like, because I look at her physique there, and if she has actually done it and she looks like that, she's fooled me, and I think it's okay. If
fair enough.
I'm complete on the opposite page. I think it's completely wrong and shouldn't be allowed.
But say something like with me, for instance, where I've got that nerve impingement and one of my pecs is a bit shallow in the center because of the nerve impingement. If I was to put something in there that would fill that fucker out and make it look nice and even now, I think that's cool.
I don't think that's fair. That's like saying to like, I don't know, if, like a golfer hasn't his vision isn't as good, and is like
I can use like this laser
some
thing
super
with
fucking AI glasses.
But do you not think though you're treading a fine line with saying what you are and you aren't allowed to inject in yourself?
I don't think it is. I think every athlete pretty much uses performance enhancing drugs in the IFBB Pro League, and anything that is not a performance enhancing drug, i.e., something that gives you instantaneous visual effect, I don't think that should be allowed. It's not. That's not bodybuilding.
I do get you, because I've often always thought the same thing.
You know,
but
I understand your view, but like, I mean, I could probably say the same thing. That my left quad sweep is probably never going to be quite what it is on my right because of my left knee injury. But do I think I should be allowed to use SEO to fill it out? No.
I don't know. It's purely the way that I feel about it is so vague. It would be hard to. But it's a more of a personal take on it. Is for me, if I'm looking at that picture of Natalia, she looks like she hasn't put anything in her. If she's walking in like that, then does it matter?
Yeah,
you kind of, Sammy, you kind of feel like obviously there's a moral obligation to not do it because it would be cheating.
There's a moral obligation.
But if you don't get caught, then who cares?
Because so many people are doing other shit that they don't get, you know? Like how many people are taking shit like DNP for fat loss and shit like that?
I'm not an expert in all this shit. I feel like all of that stuff is still doing something on a chemical level or a hormonal level. It's causing some sort of
causing a change to your body.
Yeah, it's causing a change to your body. Whereas like SEOs or whatever, anything that comes into that bucket, site enhancement, that's like instantaneous visual changes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I do get it.
You kind of feel like
DMP, you can just inject and lose body fat. So I suppose, and you don't have to do anything.
It's the same thing.
DMP, I think DMP is a tablet, though, isn't it? DMP is tablet, not injection.
I don't fucking know.
Because it has to go into your gut.
And I thought it was a bomb.
It was.
Tom, what's your opinion on this, man? What do you think? Should it be
I
allowed or no?
so if I had the chance to get on the highest level and have to make this choice, I would do it on my own. So I would say I'm more on Sammy's. I don't know if it's right, but we do so many things,
Exactly.
and nobody cares about the things, and then this new thing come. It's hard. I
But
don't really
first it
know.
was
It's not a
steroids.
It's not a steroid though, is it?
But first it was
No.
steroids, but neither is GH, neither are peptides,
But they are all kind of sitting.
neither are diuretics.
But so, Sammy, ab implants.
Ab implants.
Yeah, like SEO is closer
Nah,
to
because
implant.
because
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're saying. It's closer to, but here's my point: is with ab implants, they just look so unnatural. My
No,
point
but let's say
Only
they
simple.
look brilliant. They have new ab implants that you cannot even see that they're there. You
Mate,
just see the
then
abs. You're like, wow,
fucking
these are
use them.
amazing abs.
Use them.
like flex wheelers, like calf implants.
If I could have fucking flex wheeler abs.
Oh, you didn't say that, John. You just didn't say that.
Yeah. If you say oh, mate, you tell me like there's so many people that would get calf implants if they could. It's
Yeah,
like
but,
half the guys
John, you think Flex Wheeler had them?
Honestly, I've never really properly looked. We could have.
I think the thing about Flex Wheeler's triceps was bullshit though. He just had good triceps. I
How
don't think
about Vince Taylor's? Vince Taylor's.
No, I watched Vince Taylor train so many times on Mitsu Akabe's DVDs. That motherfucker always was fibered out of his nut.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about Vince Taylor. I'm talking about another guy. Fuck, who's this guy?
I was going to say Vince Taylor's triceps.
It's a UK guy. It's a UK black guy with.
You're on that
Ernie Taylor.
Yeah, Ernie Taylor, definitely SEO.
It does look a bit weird.
His tricep.
His calves.
I think his
triceps are good, but his calves are kind of suspect. But
I don't know. Like it's hard to get a picture of his calves. I mean, like they just look normal.
They look like normal calves. Also, as well, one thing that I go back to is like Flex. Flex was like in his prime in the mid to late 90s. Do you think that they had the technology back then to do calf implants that look that good?
Yeah,
I don't.
Well, not calf implants, but some kind of SEO in that area, of course.
Well,
many guys use Synthol back then.
no.
Like Milos did Synthol as well. He tried it at least.
If I'd say Synthol potentially in the calf for flex, but not an implant. I don't think implants were that good back then.
No, I let me say that I personally don't think it's implants either.
Are calf implants even a thing?
Yeah, John's on it now. Oh well, you know.
How much are they?
I might do myself a thing.
They actually, I mean, it looks quite realistic. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Trying to get is this a calf implant?
John's Christmas present list.
It looks pretty fucking good, man. I didn't expect it to look this good.
I just get a left calf implant. And I'm like, I hope someone gets me the right one.
Yeah.
But so, what's also what's also something that could be the case is that people obviously inject and scar tissue builds up. So I actually, I'll be honest, I have shit glutes. Obviously, I inject my glutes a lot.
Yeah,
and I've seen my glutes improve, at least size-wise. And I think it's obviously I train them and I do my best to improve them. But I also think especially the upper glute, it's, to me, I think it's just scar tissue.
Made them bigger for scar tissue.
Yeah, I think so. So
I just feel like I don't know. It's a difficult one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The more I'm thinking, I'm not sure because I want to present my real physique.
Yeah, I think I'd be disappointed in myself.
I always felt the same way as John. I used to be strictly against it, but since I had this impingement that caused this issue, I thought about injecting Mediform into my mid pec on this side.
But Mediform isn't
Mediform's got to be
instant,
no different to PMMA, right?
it's not instant like I don't really know. I've never used that either.
Mediform's hyaluronic acid in it.
Hyaluronic
Yeah, then it's the same as PMMA.
Yeah. The only thing that they say with the PMMA is it binds to the fibers a lot more efficiently. That's what I've heard. I actually don't know. Let's Google it for the audiences. What is PMMA?
God.
I actually think it's the hyaluronic acid, or because I looked this up like quite shortly ago. It's
But as
polymethyl methacrylate, which is pretty much something like, like plexiglass and stuff like that.
That's what I've heard.
It's
like
fucking nuts that people are actually like putting this in their body, but
All right. Let's have a little read then. Polymethyl methacrylate. Fucking hell. This podcast has taken a turn.
it's interesting. People like this.
It's a hard, clear plastic. Fucking plastic.
yeah, it's plastic. It's plastic.
Fuck
Most
that.
people know it as acrylic, so it's like acrylic.
Most
Shit.
people use acrylic or brand names like plexiglass or perspex. Fucking perspex. That's like a fucking goddamn.
John, just press images, just with PMMA on.
Oh wait,
Google.
I'm on ChatGPT.
It's
Yeah,
fucking.
on images. Surely it's just going to come up with pieces of plastic.
Yeah, it's just like little tiny balls of plastic.
What it's used for: clear panels instead of glass, gym mirrors, yeah, perspex, fuck, signs, light boxes, aquariums, very specific.
I feel like when you go to like a car glass or like a shop that like fixes a dent in your car's window, I kind of feel like this is what they put onto it and then just heat it up to like make it melt into the window.
This doesn't. Why would you put that into your body?
Yeah, read the last sentence. Bodybuilding cosmetics. There, maybe we get some more information.
If you're asking because you heard bodybuilding cosmetics, say the word and I'll give it to you straight about it.
I think I would don't do it. I don't put plastic in my body.
This is it. This is PMMA. But it obviously comes in what, a liquid form or something.
Yeah, it comes in like little plastic balls, and then they'll heat it up, and it will.
Why are you sending me this stuff? I was talking about give it to me straight for bodybuilding. The first thing people either don't understand or choose to ignore: tiny plastic microspheres suspended in a carrier gel, injected.
So it is scar tissue.
Your body forms scar tissue around it. That's the result. Once it's in,
it's in forever.
So isn't that shit just pumping up microplastics into your body? Just
it is. And pretty much the plastics, so the little balls, they get encapsulated by the scar tissue.
Oh, fuck that.
And that's why, and it cannot inflame because obviously it's just plastic. So there's not really,
now
it cannot be processed by the body.
Permanent size increase.
Now answer me
Would
one
be useful in other areas though, couldn't it?
In the cock.
Let me look this up. I want to look this up for the fun.
You've just seen that video of Natalia, right?
I have here. I'm sorry, I just need to interrupt.
Now, after reading that, do you think she injected PMMA?
No, I don't think she looks like she had site enhancement at all. Just like normal muscle.
Yeah, but so the thing is though that with PMMA, apparently, if I'm reading this correctly, it's deep in the muscle, so you won't see it like.
But how could you get it looking so perfect on both sides, bro?
Inject the same amount of mLs.
It's same shape. The same shape. The sweep's at the same shape.
It's like measure the exact point. Honestly, I think Natalia is didn't do it.
I also think as well.
Like draw a line and then put your points of injections in like quarter mil.
Exactly. So guys, I have here
You're
Bella
talking
Phil,
about you're talking
PMMA
about a
based
former
girth enhancement.
What is that, Emil?
girth enhancement.
Girth PMMA based girth enhancement at Rejuval.
Really?
90% of Rejuval patients report bigger results after starting with Max XL. Non-surgical lengthening plus thickness plus length is bigger outcomes when paired with Rejuval girth injections.
Wait, you stick it straight in your cock?
Yeah, they do. This is fucking nuts, man.
Anytime these be like injecting in your cock, you're like,
Oh, never. Never.
You got to think of the
Oh.
weight cap, though, ain't you?
the weight cap.
Yeah, you got to think of the weight cap. Your cock now weighs an extra pound. That could have been muscle. But in all seriousness, though,
you
right?
go overboard.
Do we? Do
14
we? Do we?
inches.
To squash this shit, because straight up, like Chris Cormier is getting involved in this, and I think it's ridiculous. Like he's on the side of Sarah in
He's
that
just
new
trying.
post.
He's just trying to stay relevant.
He is right. Chris Cormier is just trying to stay relevant. I actually unfollowed Chris Cormier after that because I thought I've got no fucking respect for that whatsoever. Like, do you think Natalia, who's what, 24, 25? I think she might be 26 now, young, a former Miss Olympia already, she already won it. She was the youngest. And so she's that fucking good already. It's not like she's fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, needs a lot more to jump up. She was regularly second after winning it already at a young age. Do we think that she is going to be doing that shit? Like, because say she fucks it up, that's it. It says there it can't come out.
Permanent. It's permanent filler.
Fuck it up. She now goes from second in the world to like bottom of the barrel because her legs look like shit. I just honestly can't.
Honestly, I don't think so either. I don't think so.
I don't.
I don't know where she. I commented and it's got 50 likes, and even do you know what's his name from? Who's the guy that always did muscular development? Really, really good, knowledgeable guy in bodybuilding. Glasses.
Dennis James? Oh no.
No, he had the glasses. The white guy.
Oh fuck.
Really well known. He was in muscular development. I think he used to own the magazine, and now he does it on podcasts.
What's his name, man?
Do you remember?
Yeah, the guy
I know exactly who you mean.
Really, really great guy. I always liked listening to what he had to say. But
Roy.
Was it Roy?
I know who you mean.
But yeah, even he liked what I said on it because I basically said, like, I'm surprised that the IFBB hasn't got involved and basically told her to like shut up because it's going too far now where it's genuinely bringing the sport into disrepute, and she's a former Olympian. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing that.
Ron Harris.
Wrong.
Yeah.
And even Ron Harris liked it because I genuinely do think they need to pull her to one side and say, you need to shut up, because she's making a sham of the industry at the very top, because we're talking about the Olympia now, and she's basically saying that Weinberger, Tyler Mannion, none of them lot give a shit about know how to judge or spot a site injection. They're also saying that they're not even willing to look into it. Does she think for 1 minute that they haven't looked at it and gone, nah, surely not, and looked at it? And they probably just saw that she had quality muscle. I mean, she needs to just shut up and deal with the L, come back better.
She took the loss hard.
Fucking worst loss taking I think I've ever seen in the game, bruv. That is.
However, I mean, I assume she's not saying this just based on her looking at the physique. I assume she has some inside knowledge from a coach or from whatever that gives her like this certainty to speak out like this.
She keeps atting some Brazilian doctor and saying he was the guy that done the procedure on her and shit. She keeps
but
Brazilian.
I mean, honestly, I think that maybe I assume, right? She's not a stupid woman. I assume she has all the in her eyes all the proof that it happened. So
I mean, look, if it comes out in however long that she was right this whole time,
you're booking up.
Then I'm going to
Yes,
get
I mean,
Number
then what?
parts, if I didn't fucking know, and that shit is good.
yeah. I'm going to go and get me some pecs and a back and some glutes.
I'm gonna get me some fucking short head Lavoni triceps.
Yeah.
If there was,
Just walk in with a picture of Kevin Laverne and be like, "See that? Me."
if you could use it for one thing, then, Tom, what would you use it for if you could use it for one thing? Can't be your penis.
Can't be a penis.
No, dude, I want to build my lats.
You put it in your lats.
Lower lats, yeah.
Lower lats,
I knew you was going to say that, lower lats.
Because like Emil said, I inject in my lats left, right to get more lats.
My man. Get that scar tissue going. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the trick.
If I'm injected now, it's like
If you want scar tissue, just fucking do the injection. Just give yourself a few shanks.
Have you ever seen someone put hyaluronic
Yeah.
acid in it? No. So I done a posing session with an old client once. I'm not going to name, but I done a posing session with a client once, and then we trained arms after. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, can you just put this in me?" And fucking whips out the needle's like this fucking long, bro. It's bigger than a bluey.
Yeah,
And he pulls a whole fucking like plunger's worth of shit, and I was like, "Not all of that, bro. Surely." And he went, "Yep, in each tricep." And I had to go in with the whole thing and put the whole fucking lot in both triceps. And he was like, "The pumps are insane. I do it before arms every time." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Your triceps?" He's like, "I get mad tricep bombs." And I'm like, "Yeah,
from the Egyptian.
trauma." Yeah.
Blunt force.
There's the new
Sammy,
pre-workout.
did he have good triceps though?
No.
Yeah, but he had good triceps before he did it.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
You know, did it add to it? I don't really think it did, to be honest. But also, have you seen there's now new injectable pre-workout? People are taking injectable pre-workouts. Like it's a
Really?
pump formula and they inject. That's another new one. See it going about all the time.
Too much. I'll just keep it simple.
I can't remember what it's called. It's called pump something. And you just inject it into it. And some people are taking that before they go on stage. I've seen it.
but
That sounds like
I know what you mean, but it's like it's a company from Poland. It's like injection with arginine, glycerin. It's not,
It's like injectable arginine.
but it's a crazy pump booster. Yeah, I tried this, but it's not illegible. Yeah, for sure. But it's only legal stuff. It's not crazy stuff. But if you inject it, it works different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like injectable, it's like someone's got a pump powder formula, and then just wrapped it into and then you just jab it in. But people are doing it before working out, and some people are saving it and then doing it on the day of the show. I've seen it. I'm like,
it sounds like Milo Sarcev's wet dream. You know, it sounds like Milo Sarcev's wet dream. Like the perfect formula for muscle growth, and you can instantly inject it straight into the vein. And then it instantly gets transported straight into the muscle because that's where the pumps is. You know, it sounds like the perfect protocol for an insulin-driven growth phase.
But I feel like you could sell anything nowadays. I feel like I'm going to go to a ranch, find me some prime fucking bulls, get them, but milk them for all their fucking worth. Fucking syringe their fucking spunk up. Yeah, give it a fucking shake. Stick a label on it and say, "Yeah, inject that into yourself."
Bro, honestly, this is exactly what Liver King did.
You say this though, bro, but like
he had like I think the bull testicles in pill form. Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Bro, he sold it.
You say this though, right? But I would say the supplements were crazier back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Because like I grew up in that era, and I was bodybuilding in that era, and I once bought a supplement.
Russian Dynamo.
No, I once bought a supplement. Supplements I'm talking about, not drug gear, supplements. I bought something that looked like a shower gel, and it was called Plasmavol, and it was a green gel that you squeezed into a glass for like the ultimate vascular pump, and it just had a guy with like bane veins on it.
Really?
Plasmavol.
That sounds
Muscle Tech used to bring out supplements all the time. One of them was called Gakic, and that shit was 10 suppository sized tablets pre workout. And it was sent to make you 10% stronger. You can Google this shit.
put them up
Google.
your
Huh?
put them
No,
up
you
your
have to swallow the cunts, but you had to swallow a serving of 10 in one go.
suppository goes up the bottom.
Yeah, but I said suppository size.
Oh.
They were like each tablet was like that fucking big. And you got to do 10 of them before pre-workout. Like the stuff back in the day, I think, was worse, way worse, because you had loads of mad shit that everyone was like, yeah, this make you massive. Even the shakes, like you have a shake back then, it was like 5,000 calories per shake. Like, fucking, how'd you get that into like?
No, not 5,000. Not 5,000.
I had one. I had a 5,000 calorie shake, and it was in a tub about this big. It was a builder's tub. Remember the builder's tub that they used to knock the plaster up in? It was a builder's tub, 5,000 calories per shake, and it was called something like, it had a picture of Greg Valentino on the front of it, for fuck's sake.
Of course, it had a picture of Greg Valentino on the front of it.
Do you know what I mean? And
How was you the next day?
I was fat as fuck.
Ah!
I got so fat on that shit, bro. Because I was doing that plus trying to eat. Because all I'm hearing is, yeah, you got to eat till you make you feel sick. Like the information was nowhere near where it is back then. We were just trying to just throw everything in there and do what we could just to get massive.
So
Different.
my sentimental side loves that you just did that. Like it didn't make any sense, obviously, but it's still like the challenge of just getting that food in and just doing it anyways, and using
Mate,
weird supplements like that, and then obviously you feel like throwing up after eating shit like that, right?
well, that's another thing. Back in the day, the palatability of supplements. So back in the day, right, the number one protein brand at the time was called Designer Whey. That was the best one, right? It was before Syntha-6 and all them. Syntha-6 really was the only first good tasting protein powder.
Oh,
I remember paying 70 quid for a tub of Muscle Tech, expecting it to be like amazing, because Muscle Tech always was massively overpriced. So like, if you was treating yourself, you'd get yourself something from Muscle Tech. Do you know what I mean? But Designer Whey was the one, right? Before all of that shit. And I remember drinking just that, and it's just a shake, and it was making me throw up. Me and my mate,
Yeah, of course.
me and my mate Si, when we first started training, we was G'ing each other up to finish our shakes. It's like, go on, bruv, you can do this, bruv. Get it down, yeah, you can get big. And be like, he's like,
But I remember when I started bodybuilding in my first weight, it's like I started with, I would say 15, it's like 16 years ago. The protein shakes were horrible. It's crazy. It was every time I would drink it, it was like, burp. It's today it's the new generation don't know, and I'm a younger generation, but the new generation don't know what we have to do. I was reading Flex magazines to get training protocols, etc., and they have everything on
yeah.
social media right now. Yeah, it's easy today, I would say.
Yeah, but is it though? Because there's so much
Too much.
information.
Yeah, too much
So
maybe,
much
too much
information that
maybe.
you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what is right and what isn't anymore. And
yeah.
that's
You're
why
right.
I think
I'm
most
trying to.
people would have a lot of benefit in just reading a medicine book.
Emil, you sound like you've been buried alive. You're like,
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Can you hear me like this?
oh yeah, there you go. That's better.
I kind of feel like a lot of young guys would do very good in just reading a medical, like the Guyton is pretty much the main medical book you need to read as a doctor or to become a doctor. Just read that, and then with that context and frame of mind, look at all the info on bodybuilding, and I think many people will then get a lot better than they are right now.
That was it, bro. America's #1 protein powder. Design.
It doesn't look very designer, does it?
You're going back to like fucking the late 90s, early 2000s, bro.
Emil has
if you want to build some muscle,
things that make sense, just read a medical book.
It's all you need if you want to get gained.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I want to come back to Emil. I agree with you, because I think social media is too much information, and nowadays everyone's speaking about science-based, etc. And I'm annoyed from this, and I think it's too much information maybe, and you don't know what's right now to train or to do. And everyone says some different. I don't give a shit about training. I don't go in the gym and train. Don't pay about rep ranges, etc. I go and train, whoop my ass, and go home.
Exactly.
I think one of the one of the biggest issues with younger people training right now, from what I see in the gym anyway, most people adopt the, only 2, maybe 3 warm-up sets, and they lower the reps down as they get to the first set, so they only do like 2 reps or 4 reps or 6 reps, which is cool if you're advanced, and then they might do like 1 work set or 2 work sets, and then everyone's doing like upper lower stuff now. So the actual amount of work you do, the actual amount of reps they're doing in the gym per exercise, per body part, is way less than what I used to do in the gym.
Yeah.
I just used to fucking lift for way too long. So I think we did way, way more. Whether more is better is besides the point. But what more gives you is way more chances, more opportunities to learn how to move weights, which I think is massive. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I see as wrong, which is wrong in the gym right now with people, is they just don't do fuck all in terms of like how many reps they actually do. They don't do a lot. It's all well and good. Like, I do it now because I know how to fucking train, and I know how to get a shit ton of intensity out of not very much. And it actually does good for me. Probably does good for Tom as well. But when you're young, I think there is something to be said for doing a lot more sets, more reps, more often, and give yourself more opportunity to learn how to feel, how to contract, how to understand what's going on in your body.
One of the biggest reasons why that is a thing, though, I do think, is because you've got a lot of these like advanced high-level coaches that are preaching that warm up with 2 reps, whatever, and then do a top set of like 7 to 10 or like 7 to 8 or whatever, which is good for someone that is advanced and they're trying to grow. But then you've got young kids coming in that are watching them because they're told this guy knows his shit. And then what's happening is they're taking that guy's information and applying it to themselves.
Yeah,
when they're not there,
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And something like John said, our intensity is very high. So if I make a good set for chest, 1 set, I can go home, maybe, because the chest is dead. And I remember my first training, my first gym was McFit, and I was there like 4 hours because I do every machine on the gym every day. And this was my first training, every machine in the gym, 4 hours training every day, and it works because I had no incident there. But this was my first training. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's wicked. I miss that. I remember when I was 16 and walked into the gym with one of my mates, and they're like, "What should we do?" Like, do some bicep curls. I was like, "My brother taught me how to do 21s." Yeah.
Like, yeah, 21s. Oh, I love this.
Curls, do some fucking bicep curls. Like, what next? I'm like, "We'll do some fucking bench press, man." Like, yeah. And they'll be like, "Let's do some leg extensions." I was the same. Just used to just fucking sit on shit and just go mental.
Yeah.
I think for 8 sets.
Yeah, somebody said.
I'm going to do some sissy squats because I saw Tom Platts doing his legs are massive.
Yeah.
I still do that now.
I do.
I love supersets. I love supersets and drop sets. And yeah, the science says it's not that good, but I like to do a good drop set at the end of my workout. It feels good to me. And if it makes fun, I will do it.
Yeah,
Of course, man. But honestly, I also feel like science can say a lot, but has science done shit to enhanced bodybuilders from a certain weight up who have trained for X amount of years? Not so much, you know. So I think the issue with it is that if there's not a mechanism behind it, so if it's just science doing a scientific experiment and then concluding a conclusion from that scientific experiment, um, it will just say that, all right, we found this, but there's no mechanism behind it that supports that. So you pretty much don't know what the reason is that this happened. You just know that it happened, right? Um, I think that's the issue right now, is that obviously it happened, but it happened to guys that are untrained or maybe trained for like 2 years, not on gear, or maybe they are on gear, but they are not on 2 grams of gear. So there's all these variables. And then also, if you're going to be a good bodybuilder, you're a genetic outlier anyways. So
Yeah.
this is something I experienced personally, especially last for this prep. That my body is not responding like normal people's bodies is responding to, whether it be food, training styles, gear. It's responding very different to any of my peers that I discuss my protocols with. So that pretty much tells me that I'm a genetic anomaly, and that a lot of the scientific experiments are probably not really in line with my body. And I mean, I guess that most bodybuilders that will be able to go very far are genetic anomalies anyways, because otherwise they wouldn't look like that when they touched the weight for 1 year, and didn't know shit for what they were doing and still were big, and stuff like that. So
You see what happened to me, innit? I only took creatine for like a few days. You see what happened? Fucking mental.
I think if we have the time, we need to have a good session in the UK in February. If we had the time, I don't know
yeah, man.
if there's time for training.
Look at this. This was just creatine for a few days.
Exactly. This is the worst joke ever, man.
But John, go on
What
my
was the
page.
prompt for that? What was the prompt for that?
I just said, make me massive. Hold on, I'm going on your page.
I will show you this guy I sent into the group. He was netty 1 year ago, and now he's looking like a pro. No, go on my followers. Fabian, Fabe. Nee, with the A, not in. Yeah. Go on the second one. And this guy was netty 1 year ago. Netty 1 year ago. And look like this is genetics.
Oh yeah, nice.
Jesus Christ.
Very, very,
Look at
very.
the leg.
You can't tell me this genetic doesn't care in bodybuilding. This is a genetic.
Although Tom, we gotta be real, because he did compete when he was natural as well, right?
Yeah.
And he was good, right?
He wins the shows. Yeah, he was a good netty.
What I do feel though is that honestly, this guy does have great genetics, don't get me wrong. But I do feel that if you, as a natty, really maximize for a competition, that you do understand training very well, you do understand eating very well. Like the natural guys, they work fucking hard, man. They work really hard. I know we all say we work hard, but I know that not everyone works this hard.
Yeah.
And I do think that when you then add gear and you have the genetic factor, like everything is in place already, and then it's just the gear is the variable, and you have the genetic potential to then explode.
I agree, because I was a good netty too, not as good as him, but I nearly turned netty pro when I started bodybuilding, and I would say I'm not a bad bodybuilder. So I agree with your opinion. Netties are very, very strict.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And did you also, Tom, when you then jumped on gear, did you also make like a big jump, physique one?
only with test I gained 15 kilo of muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
and that's not because you or I think you also have great genetics, Thomas. I'm not
Thank you.
sure if this counts, but still I think you have great genetics, but it's also because you already worked very hard. You knew what to do, you did everything
Yeah,
right. So yeah, you know what I mean? I think
yeah.
I've got like the worst genetics of all of us.
I don't want to say yes to this, but I do think it's true. But I mean, you can't do shit about it, man.
No, I know it, but there's no point in it's no. It is what it is. My only
Always keeping it real.
yeah, but I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think it was true. But like
No, I know.
the only one thing that I do have that's decent is structure. Like I've got this, I could out structure some guys with way better genetics.
Definitely, you have great flow in your physique. You do have that, definitely.
But yeah, in terms of like muscle building, my only like thing is I was a super skinny kid. Like you know when some people say I was a skinny kid. Nah, like I was like my like wrist was like the same size, just all the way down. I was real skinny. So I think if you took me from my actual, I've done all right for what I had. That's it.
If I had better genetics to build muscle, I'd be at open class. I've only put 12 kilos on in 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. I was 82 kilos on my first show 10 years ago, shredded
Yeah.
to the, and then 94 last year. It's 12 kilos, 9 years.
Fuck. Really?
To be fair, I did do pretty well with John.
How much did you weigh before you started training, though, John? Maybe you was just very, very big
I was
at
like
your first competition,
70 kilos when I was 18,
and now you are.
104. But that's not
Right. So
true. Yeah, comments, all good. Well, I was always pretty lean, so I was like 70 kilos, pretty fucking lean, because I was always lean.
yeah.
And then when I started training, so from 18 to 22, I was about 82, so 12 kilos there. So
Yeah. All right. So
total.
that's not that's not a lot, man.
Yeah, but that's not,
Yeah.
I was just natural. I wasn't taking any fucking gear. That's just like
Yeah.
young lad started the gym.
Yeah. 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 I get it, man.
Yeah,
But
everyone
so in total, you have gained like 12 kgs from your
only,
first competition.
only 12 kilos, man. Not a lot.
Tom, how much did you gain from your first competition to now?
Now, I think in my Netty show, I was like 70 kilos. Now I'm weighing 108.
All
And
right.
on my last competition, I was like 90. Yeah, I have my weight cap, so I weighed in with 91.6, but I was ready, I would say, with 94. So I gained like, yeah, nearly 40 kilos now.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
To be fair, I only did 3 years of back-to-back competitions. John coached me in that time, and I put on 6 kilos in that 3 years.
That's not bad, but
It's fucking good, bruv. 6 kilos in 3 years.
yeah, well, yeah. I'm not. I don't want to like be like the party pooper here, but I gained 17 kilos in the last 2 years.
Show me.
So
Crazy. That's
17
crazy.
kilos in 2 years.
17, yeah. So my last competition, I was weighing in at 71 kilos, and this competition I was 88 when fully loaded.
You're also fucking like more than 10 years younger than me, you fuck.
No, I know, but it's more like
What
Like,
you
I'm saying.
basing off of your
I
loaded?
put 6 kilos on in 3 years in my late 30s. That's pretty
John, what did you say?
You basing it off of the carved up weight.
Yeah, but in both competitions I was carved up to the brim. So
What's the
but honestly, if I would actually take my if would actually take the depleted version, it's actually more. So
Well, this is the weird thing because if I did like carved up weight,
yeah,
I was 82 for my first. Well,
okay,
so yeah, for my first show,
all
82.
right,
But
yeah,
up, I was at 99.
all right. So carb like depleted weight, I weighed 61 for my first competition, and I weighed 78 for my last one. So it's still 17 kilos.
For your first ever competition, 61.
No, for my previous one.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking sick.
For my
Did you
first ever, I weighed 51.
Oh
did
shit.
you change things dramatically or only work every day hard?
Honestly, the only thing I always worked very hard every day, and I'm pretty like there's no day that I miss anything. So I do everything I need to do every day. I check all the boxes, but the main thing I think honestly is just that I respond very well to gear, and I ended up with double the dose at
Yeah,
the towards this competition.
yeah.
So my dose went from 800 milligrams total to 1600 milligrams total at the end of this prep.
Yeah, it is. This is what we do now. We double the gear.
Yeah.
So I think the
And
next off
just for the
season,
people listening, this has been a very slow process. So I went from 800 to 900 to
yeah,
1000 to 1100 to 1200, right? And I also have to say though, as my blood work is very good, I can run a cycle for very long. So that's what I also do. So I've had pretty much like growth phases of 20 plus weeks. So I think my longest was like 23 weeks or something. So I
yeah.
think that that's also a big factor in it.
I think it's a good thing because I really never had big issues with my blood work, to be honest,
Yeah,
since I'm started. Sometimes it's even better. Um,
yeah,
and I think when you check the boxes and response goods to gear and you're healthy makes works with it, you can go longer cycles and it works. So.
yeah. And the way I see it is pretty much like the longer, obviously, you stay in that anabolic growth phase, the more muscle you can acquire, but also the more mature that muscle can get, right? So
Mhm.
I've tried to, what I found, it's also interesting. This last off season, I really found that when I needed to up my gear. So when I didn't, I pretty much just got denser and denser and denser, but I didn't get any bigger. So my weight went up slowly, 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 but I didn't get any bigger. Then I upped the dose by like 200 milligrams, and I instantly gained like 3 kilos in 2 weeks.
Mm.
And that's what I try to do every time. So pretty much mature that muscle at the current dose until my body is really screaming for like, come on, give me more.
Yeah,
And then when I give it more, I just
yeah.
tend to grow. But it's it on. How do you feel about that, Tom? Because honestly, sometimes I feel like a bit sad that I realize I'm a hyper responder to gear because when I put in Winstrol, I literally gain like 3 kilos in like 2 weeks, I guess. Um, and I instantly see it after like 2 days. I see my physique fully change. So um, on one hand, obviously it's good for bodybuilding, but
Mhm.
it also feels like why am I so drug dependent? You know? Like my pride feels like
Yeah, yeah, I feel it because now I work with different clients and they have different coaches and all have their different aspects. So now I'm testing more peptides,
yeah,
how they work. And yes, like you said, you want to try more. Yeah, I feel your opinion. So now I'm testing, few peptides and see how it works. And there are some peptides to make your cholesterol and like things better. So your blood work gets even better with peptides, and you can maybe go
let's push the
more.
envelope more. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
it's
but sometimes it feels like I sometimes feel kind of sad that it's obviously bodybuilding is more than chemical warfare, but it is half of it. Let's say it like that.
yeah, I agree.
Like how
It,
much can you take and not pretty much damage yourself?
yeah,
Yeah.
That is a
and
big thing.
And the more you can take, the more you can use it. Yeah.
It is a big part of it, but also isn't, because I also know tons of people at very high levels that don't take a lot, and they're further than most people still.
True,
So
true. But
Yep.
they have the hyper responder genetics.
I don't think they do. Not all of them.
not
I think some of them just have
always.
hyper good genetics, so they don't need to worry about the response.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
maybe they take more uh, when they started, and now they don't need that more
yeah,
anymore.
You see that a lot of as well. Like to gain the size, they used a lot, and then
Yeah, but you see
they
Yeah.
Ronnie come. Yeah, but you see Ronnie come with natural, and he would shit over all four of us.
bro. Ronnie Coleman natural doesn't make any sense. Lee Priest
Exactly my
natural doesn't
point.
make any sense either.
Exactly my point. So there are guys out there that are like that, natural.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sam Lowe, John's client, is fucking incredible, natural.
unreal.
So I
Yeah,
don't think it's necessarily the hyper responder. I think sometimes your genetics are so fucking good that
I
you,
agree.
Yeah.
that you
You're right.
probably don't need to rely on that many drugs because your genetics is that good.
You're
Mhm.
right. I do think maybe I worded it wrongly because you're right, Sammy. It's pretty much either that. So to me, genetics is like a very broad thing, right? So it's genetics in how much muscle can you put on naturally, how are your muscle bellies looking, all that shit. But I think that many people also forget that genetics is also being able to run 5 grams of gear and not have any issues with your blood work, for example. Right.
Yeah,
So I think that anyone at the top level has a genetics special gift, I guess, whether it be being able to take a lot of gear and not die, whether it be is this oh this guy looks fucking sick, man. So
he's natty.
or it is being Sam and having ridiculous arms, even though you're just natty. Um,
He's got
You got to see him in person. It doesn't even compute because his skin's so beautiful.
yeah, he seems like he's got that cow
He's like
quality to it. You know what I mean? Like,
you know,
like
he's like Phil Heath. It's like if you
him
imagine
full
what Phil
bulk.
Heath.
I'm trying to get him fat, and it's just not really working. He's just
he's
getting,
just getting bigger.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
sick.
bigger. But he's hitting his poses shit. He doesn't when he tries, he looks even better.
Yeah.
These are the guys I want to compete, because if they beat me, if they are natty and I am on 2 grams on gear, this
Yeah.
would make me make me sad.
Bro,
Yeah.
in person, it's not even real. When we was there watching him on show day, he's just is it's ridiculous when he was there on show day. His skin's like that mixed race Phil Heath skin.
Yeah, like it's got like a satin glow over it, right? Like a,
Yeah, and he just walks past you, and he just looks like he's got muscle hanging off of it,
Yeah.
yeah,
like
that's dope,
hanging.
man. I love that. Yeah, like the cow muscle. You know what I mean? Like the Belgian blue kind of look.
There's everyone else eating like rice cakes and that, and John had him eating like meals of like salmon and rice, and he was just filling out and getting better. He's just eating.
Yeah, it's a lot of muscle to fill out, but I
Yeah, he
love it.
looks.
But anyways, I do think obviously there's guys that don't need to use a lot and they have ridiculously
Yeah.
brilliant
Yeah.
genetics. Um, but
The
on the
key
other
is
hand, I also think that there are a lot of guys that need to use a lot, and the guys that then will thrive are the guys that can actually use a lot and not die. Like it literally have no problems whatsoever.
I, I think I potentially could run very, very high dosages and I'd be sweet.
Really?
Because, yeah, John said this to me before, yeah, because I don't get any side effects, like no gyno, no hair loss, like nothing. And yeah, I think potentially I probably am one of those guys that would probably be able to push my weight super high, but I've never pushed the envelope with steroids.
Yeah,
And
which is
potentially,
obviously
if I
also a
was
good thing, right? But
yeah, but if I was to do a gram a test, maybe don't know because I did put 6 kilos on without an off season in 3 years, which is pretty mad. But then as well, same thing is I'm 41 and I don't know if I can fucking bother to do that to myself right now.
yeah, I get that. I get that, bro. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I
But
I
still, yeah, it's
I
it's interesting.
care about trying to get the result and not dying along the way.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. It's
But
just
I need to eat.
yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Fire things up.
All right,
Wait,
Tom, it was great seeing you, man.
Yeah,
It was
man.
great
Thank you.
speaking to you.
It was good to be here. Thank you for that.
Cool. Come
But-
again.
Yeah.
get on, brother.
Yeah, come again. We'll just be here every Monday chatting shit.
I will. If it's okay, I will. If I have time, it was a good call, and it also improves my English, so it's not bad.
Next time we do it in German, and then it will improve our German.
Yeah, that would be a funny one.
Say improve my German like I can speak a fucking word of it. The only thing,
Sammy,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it's the same for me. I've had German at school,
can
but
say
I suck,
Volkswagen.
man.
the only
Volkswagen.
sentence I know is
BMW, BMW,
BMW, BMW.
BMW.
Yeah. German is hard. Many people told me, for me, German is easy. Yeah, it's my mother language. But so many people told me if they need to learn German, it's very hard to learn.
Really?
I think it just has to do with like the phonation of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it sounds quite harsh
Yeah.
sometimes, and I think that
Yeah.
many languages don't really have that.
I learned an
Yeah, and
interesting fact. I learned an interesting fact about John the other day that I did not know.
About who?
You.
Me.
I did not know that you was a Viking, bro.
Am I?
Viking.
Your brother knows all about where your family's from. So
Does it?
apparently, Loft House was Scandinavian, and it used to be pronounced Loft House. And when the Scandinavian settlers came to Sunderland and pillaged it and raped all the women and that was John's ancestors. And that's why most of his family come from around the Sunderland area and why his dad supported Sunderland football team. So John is technically a Scandinavian Viking, which explains why he's got the gingery beard and the blue eyes with the pale skin. You're Viking,
Funny,
brother.
man. That's awesome.
There you go. That's why I could
Right,
pick strongman stone and none of the other strongmen could.
yeah. It's why
Maybe,
you've got it's why you've got massive hands and feet and you're super fucking strong.
They're big hands.
Yeah, because you've got Viking blood, bro. Your brothers found your family coat of arms. Like apparently Matt's had it tattooed on him.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I've talked
There
to
you go.
I love how Sammy knows this about your brother.
It makes fucking perfect sense though. His brother came around the other day and we was talking about it, and it makes perfect sense. Because he does look Scandinavian as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Who?
You look well Scandinavian, bro. But it makes perfect sense now. Yeah, you do look Scandinavian.
What does Scandinavian look like? Emil?
Like you.
Right. Emil's not Scandinavian. He's fucking Dutch, bro.
Oh. What's Scandinavian? Norwegian?
Like
Yeah.
Vikings, Norwegian,
Denmark.
Norwegian, yeah, Norwegian,
Denmark,
sure.
Finland.
Denmark, Sweden.
I do get on well with Norwegian and Swedish people. I have a friend in both countries.
Yeah, that's because you was one of their ancestors, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell Lassette.
Yeah. So you're not actually technically Loft House, you're Loft Hoose.
Husen.
Lofthusen. Lofthusen.
Well, maybe I should give myself a nickname now. I have to think about it.
Yeah.
John Loft Hose.
Sorry,
man.
You gotta watch all the episodes of Vikings now and then just do like the shaved round there and like plait it and shit.
Last time I did that, I got arrested.
Yeah.
I shaved my head. I thought I was a gangster.
Did it look good though, John?
Huh?
Did it look good on you? I think you've got the face for it. I think you got the face for it.
No,
you just look like a fucking thug though. But still.
I didn't really like it. I liked it when I had long hair. Like
I would say I like to look with long hair on you.
Yeah, I liked my long hair, but I did have like long hair from here all the way to here, and then shaved here. But it was when I was like, in bodybuilding. I've had every hairstyle except for like past the shoulder. But I've had my hair up here. I've had shaved here and curtains like down to here. That was in like 2020 or something. I've had like long slick back shaved. Look, I've had loads of hairs.
Did you ever try to get it past your
Mullet,
shoulder,
just
John?
just come out of my mullet phase and I just cut the mullet off.
Yeah, it looks way better.
A proper mullet.
You never told me you fucking quit vaping, bro. You quit without me.
I quit today.
How you doing all right?
Well, I'm on the podcast. That's not too bad. The first test I would say is after this podcast.
But
Yeah.
I will quit too because Emil words are now in my head and he's right. So I will quit. I will quit today.
But shall I tell you why?
Yeah, brother.
The honest, and
Good
yeah, I
stuff.
did only quit today, but I'm serious about it. I think I'm done with it. The honest reason is just the whole, the whole dopamine effect thing. So it's like every time you vape, you get like a dopamine spike. Your brain's like, whoo, yeah, and then you get a little crash. And if you that basically that's why I feel knackered all the time and I shouldn't be because I sleep amazing. Like my sleep since I wear like a nose strip and an eye mask and I've been doing lots of things to try and make sure my sleep is better. And I actually sleep like a baby now. I fall asleep quick. I sleep all night. But I still wake up feeling knackered. And I think it's these dopamine hits with the fucking vaping and shit. And
Have
Did you
you
sleep
done
with
a
the
have you
yeah,
done a sleep test, John?
well, yeah, it's the thing about sleep apnea, but Han said I don't snore or nothing. I feel pretty good.
Have you snore, mate?
No, that's only if I go like well out of routine, I snore, which is I don't know how to explain it. If I'm in my normal routine and I go to bed when I always normally go to bed, wake up all the time, normally I'm absolutely fine. And
Yeah.
I wake
I will
and then through the day I'm like,
I will do a sleep test because I'm snoring very when my weight gets heavier, maybe I need a sleep mask, I don't know. But did you sleep with a sleep mask actually, John?
no, just this this thing changed my world.
Hmm.
I must. It fucking changed my life.
Emil, did you have a CPAP?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really need
I
one, but
think
I actually needed one. Well, when I went to the doctors, they told me I probably have sleep apnea for like my whole life, probably. So apparently, when I was a baby, I used to choke in my sleep as well, and it would scare my parents.
You sure that weren't your
Um,
mum?
Don't you normally like wake up if you have sleep apnea?
no, well, you wake up, but
Oh,
you don't really realize it. So that's the problem. So you mentally wake up, so you never get like your REM sleep, but you
I don't think I
don't remember waking up. So, but yeah. Anyways, so I've had sleep apnea all my life, but I discovered it when I think it's like 3 years ago, no, like 2.5 years ago, I discovered it.
Mm.
Um, and honestly, it was just because I was on a holiday with my father, and we had separate rooms, but he couldn't sleep because of my snoring. So we literally had like three doors in between us, and he still couldn't sleep because of my snoring. So he was like, Jesus, Emil, you're snoring so fucking loud, man. And then I was like, sure, I'll record it and see, like with an app, record it and see what my snore score was. And I believe like a healthy snore score was like 20 or something like that. And 50 was like really high, it was like intense ultra snoring. And I had like a score of 270. So I figured, all right, this is enough reason to go and get a sleep test done. Um, so I did it, and I had ridiculous sleep apnea, like really severe. So I got the CPAP like 2 days later. They got me like on
yeah,
an
yeah.
emergency CPAP, and I have to say, man, have you ever tried it, Tom, or no?
No,
No.
but my wife can't sleep with me in one room because of my snoring.
Oh, okay.
And now I want to test it because at the moment I'm not sleeping good that's the reason because of my kids. I don't know if I can sleep, if I would sleep good. But I would want to test it. And yeah, I think I need one. Yeah, I think I need
Yeah,
one because I'm snoring very loud. Um,
yeah. And honestly, it's one of the best things I've like. It literally improved the quality of my life so much. So I
Yeah.
would really recommend it. Like, you know, brain power that you didn't know you had gets like revealed to you.
Mm. Yeah, and the whole day I'm not very I'm tired the whole day. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man. Yeah, and then you just need to do a test, definitely.
I think yes, I will do.
Right, I'm gonna call it. I gotta eat. It's getting
All
late.
right, man.
Me
Peace and
too.
love. Thank you
Easy, guys. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you.
all.
Nice seeing you
Bye bye.
guys. Love.